wanted to comment on the Middle East situation. The national media is exploding acts of what is happening on college campuses throughout the country. A month ago, I shared a message with the UH community regarding the situation in Israel and in Gaza. And I purposely chose to focus on the health and well-being of our community, not on the events unfolding in the Middle East. Since then, like university presidents and chancellors around the country, I have variously faced calls to condemn the actions of Hamas on October 7th or the Israeli response. And you see this in the testimony, the written testimony you received this morning. And I again choose not to do so. I'm not a professional politician or an international political influencer, but I lead a pretty complicated educational institution with a very wide array of internal and external stakeholders who seldom agree about much of anything. And in this context, my singular concern as president of the University of Hawaii is the well-being of our community and the excellence of the educational opportunity we offer to elevate the lives of our students. So first, and perhaps most importantly, I am really proud that our campuses have not been roiled by the kinds of physical violence and even injury taking place at many other great universities around the world. I've been in multiple conversations with colleagues over the past weeks, and they are all facing challenges of different kinds, but I believe this is really a credit to our unique culture of aloha, which is often challenged, but it is seldom broken. And I continue to urge all of our students, faculty, and staff to maintain that commitment, to use words, not physical force, to express positions and even disagreements. Many in our community have decades, centuries, and millennia of familial, religious, cultural, and political connections to the really complex, intertwined events and history of Israel and Gaza, Jews and Palestinians. So it is natural to be deeply affected both by the events taking place there and the reactions of others here and around the world. And given those deep connections, we have had multiple reports of situations in which students and others have felt unsafe on our campuses as the direct result of words and sometimes actions of others. This pains me and others greatly, but the reality is that lawful free speech is just not always kind. There are inherent challenges in protecting the free speech and academic freedom of some within our community when their protected speech hurts others. Simply stated, we need to care for our students and employees. Last week, Manoa Provost Bruno sent a campus-wide message sharing the resources and offices available to help with individual concerns. Other campuses reach out in different ways. We cannot suppress the free speech or the academic freedom on our campuses, and nor will I try to shout anyone down with my own voice. But we can do our best to help our community feel supported and safe in this really complex environment that often includes others expressing opposing positions in ways that do have hurtful impacts. We also need to fulfill our educational mission to our students to prepare them to thrive in a world that may be even less respectful than what they encounter on our campuses. I hope to find ways, and this was requested by one of the testimonies you saw this morning in writing, and she also reached out to me yesterday, to create opportunities for respectful dialogue between and among those with opposing views on this really challenging situation. Universities are places that are and should be proud to host divergent views. If we can successfully model respectful discourse about the many dimensions of this incredibly challenging topic, and I say if, then we can help our students learn ways of living outside their own bubbles, be they political, cultural, or religious. We can help prepare ourselves for the next controversy, and there will be more. And while respectful dialogue may not change the minds of those with hardened positions, we can demonstrate approaches to discourse and even advocacy that are kinder, more respectful, more strategic, and perhaps even more effective. So in closing, we all want peace in the Middle East. On that, there is full agreement, but there is no agreement on how to get there. For us, within UH, this is a time when we all need to think of those around us who have different backgrounds, perspectives, and views. We need to keep hate, intolerance, and intolerance from our campuses and our classrooms. We need to listen to one another and show compassion for others. We need aloha.